Hello, fans, friends, listeners. Welcome to Hedgy English. And I have another situation for you today. I have something for you to think about. So imagine that you are in school. You are 16 again. I'm sorry. You are 16 again. You're in high school. And today is test day. It's a very important test. You spent nights and days and hours preparing for this test. It's an important test. It'll make your grade for the entire year. It's a big part of your grade for the entire year. Your grade is the score that you get. In America, for example, you can get an A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus. And A plus is the highest grade, the best grade, and what you want usually, if you can. And A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, C plus, C minus, and from A plus to F. No F plus, no F minus. F is a failure. Maybe it means if your grade at the end of the year for school is an F, maybe you don't move on. You don't continue to the next year. You stay in the same class. F is a failure. So this is an important test, and it's a big part of your grade. And the way the test works is that it's a relative test, meaning your grade is based on where you are in relative to your classmates in the amount of questions you get correct. So if the test is 100 questions and you get 50 questions correct, but in your class, you got the most, you're number one. 50 was the most, the next is 45, the next is, after that is 42. You get an A plus. You get an A plus if you get the most. But on the other hand, if the test is easy and you get 95 questions out of 100 correct, but every other person in the class got 96, 97, or 98, you get an F. You get an F. You're the worst score in the class, so you get an F. So it's a relative test. And therefore, you need to do better than your classmates. And you're taking the test, and you want to do so well on this test. Your parents will be happy if you get a good grade. Maybe your parents tell you you'll go to a good school. You'll make a lot of money. You'll have a good life. You need this test. It's the most important thing in your life right now. And you're looking at it. You're filling out the test, the questions. What is the capital of, Jordan? What happened in 1326 in the territory now known as Nicaragua? Whatever. It's tough. It's a tough test. And you're answering, you're doing the best you can. It's stressful, but you're trying. And you look over and you see that the classmate to your left, is cheating. They're looking at your test and they're looking at your answers and they're copying them. They see that for this one, you put answer B, they put B. They're cheating off your test. And then you look to the right. You look over. You see this student also cheating off your test. You realize at least 2 people are cheating off of you on this very important test. So what would you do if you understood that a classmate was cheating off your test? What would you do if you realized that a classmate was cheating off of you? So I think, for me, there are a few possibilities. Possibility number one. Well, I think it depends. Who are these classmates? Are they friends? Are they enemies? Would they help you if you needed help? If you asked for help, would they help you? If the answer is yes, option number one, play it cool. You just go, hey, things are fine. You help someone, and when you have trouble, they help you. Two people are not going to ruin my score. It's not the whole class. It's not the end of the world. And we are in this together. The more, the merrier. We are in this together. So option number one is do nothing. Be fine. Be happy. Option number two is the opposite. Don't be fine. Don't be happy. You could let them know that you know that they're cheating. You could go, hey, you just use your look and go, stop copying. You could cover your answers. You could put your hand or put something on the table so no one can see your answers. So you could communicate to them to stop, or you could cover them to stop. Cover the paper so they can't see, if possible. Make them stop. That's another option. Another option, the nuclear option, is to tell the teacher. You say, one, it's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to the other students that these people are cheating. I worked for that. They didn't. And now they're cheating. It's not fair. So I will tell the teacher. This could work. This could be useful. Why? Because first, maybe you think it's not fair. And second, maybe the teacher, if they see 3 tests with identical answers, with the answers the same, maybe the teacher thinks that you cheated. Maybe the teacher thinks all 3 of you cheated. And not only is your score not very good, but you fail. If you cheat, you fail. Or maybe your school is really, really strict and you don't fail. You get kicked out. You leave the school. You're done. Gone. So in this case, would you tell the teacher? If you caught other students cheating, would you tell the teacher? Especially if it risked failing. If it risked you failing. It's a tough question. I mean, are there any other answers? Is there anything else you could do? What if your grade was at risk? Personally, I think maybe if I was worried that I would get caught, I would be accused of cheating, I would try to communicate and cover. I would try to be like, stop it. I wouldn't say that because I would get in trouble too, but I'd just be like, maybe I would write stop cheating as an answer. But if they didn't, I would try to cover. Of course, if this person hated me, if they called me bad names, if they laughed at me, if every day they spit at me, if they tried to fight me, then forget it. Then nuclear option. But if it was just a normal person, a friend, or even a person I didn't know, I think I would tell myself that I don't know their situation. I would tell myself that maybe there's a reason, maybe it's extreme, maybe they just in a bad place. They need a little help. So I don't think I would tell the teacher. And honestly, if I didn't think that I would get in trouble for cheating, I would maybe let him cheat. Some people might say that cheating successfully is a form of work. Maybe not. Now, these are the options that come to my mind, which are letting it roll, letting it go, not saying anything, asking them to stop and trying to force them to stop, or telling the teacher, narking, as the kids might say, or said, ratting them out, as the kids said, telling the teacher. And these are the three options. Now, what would you do if you found that someone was cheating off of you on a test, on an important test? Write it in the comments if you want. If you don't, then don't. It's fine. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And like, share, subscribe. If you want. If you don't, that's fine. Support if you would like. I'm glad you came and hope to see you again soon.